Today is the final day. I would like to share another very important practice from the spiritual teacher Sadhguru. This practice is also about becoming the best director of your own life. It is also a movie watching practice. It helps us create the best script for our own life. First, allow yourself to relax. Sit upright. Gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Sadhguru reminds us that we can first look back at the movie of the first half of our life, and I myself am the main character of this movie. Look and see, in the first half of my life, what loves, hatreds, resentments, and emotional stories have appeared. What are the things I have found hardest to let go of? If I were to describe the first half of my life, how would I describe it? Try to use one sentence to describe this movie. If the first half of life were a movie, whether this main character has already lived 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, or even 60 or 70 years, try to give this movie a name. Would it be called sweetness, sourness, bitterness, and spice? Would it be called a life of attachment? Would it be called joy and sorrow, meeting and parting? Would it be called unable to let go? Would it be called unable to see clearly? Or would you give it another name? Perhaps it would be called attachment to marriage. Perhaps it would be called passion for career. Try to give it a name, then slowly let it go. After giving it a name, look again at the second half of life. For this main character, what would the happiest script look like? First, give yourself an intention. Give the second half of your life a new name. What name would you give to the second half of this movie? Any name is fine. For example, a happy woman, or the sweetness and bitterness of a peaceful spiritual practitioner, or the life journey of a strong man with a great soul. Try to give this main character, which is yourself, a new name for the second half of life. First, set this name. This name is the theme song of my future life. It may be called gratitude in adversity. It may be called blessings from misfortune. It may be called returning within. It may be called inner peace. It may be called happiness and joy. It may be called being a humble servant. It may be called being God's humble servant. Or it may be called loved by heaven, used by heaven. Try to give it a name. After giving it a name, give this main character 3 qualities. These 3 qualities are about their future life. No matter what their first half of life used to be like, no matter what the first half of this movie used to be like, all of that is only nourishment, only experience, only what helped this main character become more mature and become stronger. Now, try to give this main character 3 qualities. Qualities for the second half of life. Will this person be humble, grounded, confident? Will this person know how to walk with a team? Will this person be relaxed? Will this person keep their word? Will this person be aligned inside and outside? Will this person be responsible? Will this person be kind, compassionate, loving? Try to give 3 qualities to the main character of this movie. That is, to the second half of your own life. After writing down these 3 qualities, you may place them inside the movie title. You may also revise the title again. For example, the story of a humble, grounded, contributing spiritual practitioner who turns misfortune into blessing. This name may be a little long, but that is fine, because this is the theme song of the second half of this movie. Try to write it down. You may also try to say it out loud. Then feel these 3 qualities. Feel them slowly becoming one with you. Feel these qualities becoming part of you. Then continue to see that life will still bring many kinds of impact: family impact, career impact, emotional impact, relationship impact, financial impact, health impact. But these impacts will also help this main character live out their life and live out the story of this movie. You may even see many scenes, many powerful stories, many vivid, life-filled moments. And all these scenes are telling the story of how this main character, which is yourself, can be grateful in adversity, can turn misfortune into blessing, can turn defeat into victory, can pass through one difficult gate after another. Even when each gate is hard to pass, this person passes through, and this person continues to rise. This most important main character becomes more grounded, stronger, more steady, more compassionate, more loving, and more gentle. Feel that strength, feel that sincerity. Then, once again, write down the name of this wonderful movie. Write it on paper. Place it somewhere you can see. Then, read it to yourself 3 times. Let the theme song of this movie, let the name of this movie become a reminder for your life. Let it become the direction for the rest of your life. Let it guide me through the rest of my life to create a life that is happy, joyful, and full of strength. Blessings to you.